Hello everyone, welcome to Urbanscape Gardening, and the plant of the month is actually a tree, the Sampige or the Magnolia Champaca. This is a native of Southeast Asia and this belongs to the Magnoliaceae family and is a common tree found in India for its fragrant yellow blooms that are a favorite adornment in temples. It is so fragrant that you can smell this at a distance. My whole garden gets seeped with its rich aroma that often brings back childhood memories. The Magnolia Champaca is not ylang ylang, the perfume you find in Chanel 5. The tree can grow up to 100 feet tall, but I have a hybrid variety that has been grown to bloom at this nominal size. I also have a tree variety plant that is outside my home that has never bloomed. Many magnolias are known to bloom after 5 to 10 years and will bloom when the tree reaches a sizable height. So get hold of such hybrid ones that have been bred to bloom quickly and profusely at the same time without growing too tall. Mine bloomed in just a year's time since I got this from the Nursery in Sarjapur Road. They have these light green leaves and you may get confused between the buds and the new leaves. They look more or less similar. The buds will have a prominent conical shape and will be green in color at first and then will change color from a light yellow to a bright orange towards the end. It is very beautiful to see the plant unfurl fully and expose its reproductive portion that looks very inviting not only to the winged visitors, but you will also end up spending some time looking at the beautiful floral parts. This blooms primarily during the summer to monsoon months. Now let's look at its care and other needs. Sunlight. This is a tree, so it likes full sun and nothing less. This can grow in tropical and subtropical parts of the world and may not tolerate cold like the other magnolias you find in European countries. Watering. This can go few days without watering, but water heavily during summer and reduce during the winter months. Fertilizer. I don't use any fertilizer and this still has bloomed for me this year really well, especially. I guess it gives out more blooms as it ages. So if you still want to help the plant bloom better, I would only use compost every month during summer. I also add fish waste water when I clean my pond. Soil mix. So use a normal mix for this. A well-draining soil is good. So use 40% clay soil or garden soil, 30% sand and 30% compost. Propagation. Now I have not seen seeds on this, so not very sure if you can grow this from seeds, but a cutting would do. But again, this is a hybrid variety, so taking cuttings from this may not result in blooms quickly and they might end up like the one I have outside. Container size. So grow this plant in the biggest container you have in your garden. Remember, these are trees and need to reach a good height to bloom. Pests. The major pests I've seen are the whiteflies that you can see under the leaves. This is not a pest of a great concern if you catch the infestation quickly and drench the plant from top to bottom with neem oil pesticide. I have a video on neem oil pesticide and you can watch that above. Pruning. Now leave the plant alone, don't prune when you don't see the stems drying, etc. You can, however, remove the spent blooms so that the energy goes into creating new blooms. Dormancy. This does go dormant during winter and may shed leaves, so don't worry, it is pretty normal. So folks, if you want these golden blooms to spread their intoxicating aroma throughout your garden, grow this as a huge tree or a shrub like I have. And with this, we've come to the end of yet another episode of Urbanscape Gardening, and I really hope you enjoyed this particular program. Additionally, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. The links are given below. And always remember, to grow slow is to grow well. Thank you for watching, and until we meet again, a very warm goodbye.